Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Tucson, Arizona. I made it. I'm on early tonight because we're going to go for a walk around the campground. I just put the AC on because the sun is coming in my front windows here. So, but first, a little story, a little adventure on the way here. So I leave the campground this morning, and out front of the campground, you get to the road, the stop sign, there's a sign that says 10 to the interstate 10 to go left. My GPS is telling me go right, and then in 900 feet merge onto the freeway. And I'm like thinking, right, we'll go right because the GPS says that, and I really don't want to have to go over a mile back the other way to get to the freeway, because it was like a mile off the freeway. And well, it's better, I can see you all now. And so I went right, and in 900 feet there was no entrance to the freeway, not even a hint of an entrance. It was overgrown roadside with a fence between us and the freeway, and I was like, oh, darn. And I'm like looking down this road, and it's narrow, it's 2 lanes, it's narrow, there's nowhere to turn a 32-foot vehicle around, and I'm like, crap. And so I just keep going. I just keep on going. I've got to get back on the freeway at some point. So eventually I stop. There's no shoulders, so I'm stopped in the lane. No traffic. The road was horrible. It was one of those roads. And got out my map and had a look, and it told me that there was a freeway entrance 5 miles down the road. I'd already come 2 miles. So I did the 7-mile divert, basically running parallel with the freeway for about 7 miles, and then I got back on the freeway and got down here. It didn't change my time that much, because when I first got in the RV and put in where I was going, it said it was going to take me 1 hour and 4 minutes, and it took me 1 hour and 15 minutes. We left at 10:45. I pulled into registration at 12 o'clock. And then by 12:30, I was all set up. But this place is amazing. I have to show you. I got to show you. But that's not the other part. The unexpected, we'll go for 2 minutes. But the unexpected fun was, I was sitting here at the table on the laptop on a conference call for my mastermind group. And we're in the middle of learning great stuff. And all of a sudden, and I've got the windows open, got the doors open, because there's a beautiful breeze going through. We're in the shade, it's gorgeous. And there's this knock on my door, and I said, excuse me, hello. And so I quickly got up and went out and said, yes, can I help you? And she says, there's water pouring out. So I'm going to take you outside and show you, because we're going to lock up and go for a wander. So this is the outside. Oh, it's bright out here. Okay, lock her up. So see this white little door here? All right, we're all locked up. So this white little door, when I open it up, there's a cap in there I take off, and I can put a hose in there to fill up my fresh water tank instead of using around the other side where the utilities are. And then there's a little thing here, overflow. This was pouring water out down the side. In fact, you can't really tell, but it doesn't look very clean after all the water it had pouring over it. It was out here onto the patio. There was just water pouring out of this, because what had happened is that when I set up, oh, that's a bad view. When I set up, I always put the bypass valve on to go into the water tank while the hose fills up with water to get all the air out of the hose. I totally forgot to turn it off, and I have my little setup checklist, and I obviously didn't pay attention, because this thing here was pouring water out, and it was like, oh jeepers. So I ran around the other side. grabbed my keys, ran around the other side, opened up the utility thing, flipped the switch back to the bypass mode, and then it started spurting water everywhere, and I was like, oh shit. So then I had to turn the water off at the tap, fix the connection into the RV, because there was another connection that had come loose, so tightened that all back up, put the water back on, came around here, water's still pouring out of this. I opened this up, took the cap off, and then it really flooded out. I don't know where the hell the water was going, and then I'm inside, and I'm like looking at my tanks. They're about half full, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And so I'm like, turn the tap on, put the water pump on, because when you put the water pump on, it comes out of the tank, which is what had overflowed. And so I put the water on, let it run. Then I went into the bathroom, and I'm filling up the toilet and letting it go. Filling up the toilet and letting it go. Anything to, and it was actually a really good flush on for the toilet anyway, to fill it up and then push it all down. Just to get this water flow to stop, and it finally stopped. It took like 15, 20 minutes. I still have something leaking under there. I'll have to check that out. But anyway, we're going to go for a walk. Put glasses on so I can see. But this is really cool. Look what's above my RV. All solar panels. And you get this concrete patio with the furniture. You get this asphalt piece here to park your car. The RV goes on the gravel. But look at this big, humongous structure. You get the outdoor ones as well. But there's my utility thing over there, and then it goes to the other utility thing. So they're huge, huge sites. This is $50 a night. Can you believe it? $50 a night. But it's huge, it's massive. And there's all these RVs that are parked. Now, my RV, I got my compass thingy out and had a look, and it faces southwest, exactly southwest. So it means for most of the day, I'm not going to have to worry about the sun being on the vehicle, so I don't even need my awning out, because it's not worth it. It's under the shelter. So it's great. But this is a massive campground. Not as big as the one that I stayed in Mesa, but this is a very large one. It's right next door to Lazy Days, which is a huge RV sales outfit. Brad and I went to Lazy Days in just out of Tampa, Florida. It was massive. They took us around in golf carts, and then the salespeople would leave us alone, take us to the area that we wanted to have a look at, and then there'd be a hut in each area that had toilets, a dining table in there, a couch, water cooler, a phone, and we had the sales rep's card. Completely no pressure sales. It was awesome. And so now they've opened one in Colorado and one here in Tucson. Can't remember where the one in Colorado is, but they've got this one here in Tucson. And what they do is that when you buy your vehicle, they actually let you stay in it overnight and try it all out. Like, they do all the orientation stuff. And okay, remember, I'm going down over here. A little lost here. They do the orientation stuff, then let you stay in the vehicle overnight, then come back the next day and say, you got any questions? I mean, how cool is that? But look, so not everybody has the shelter. I was looking back down my street again. We've got these cabins over here. And we're now going to walk down towards the main gate because they have a barbecue restaurant on site. So I figured, I don't remember the last time I went out for dinner, so I'm taking myself out for dinner tonight. So this is how I got into my lot. I had to pull forward a little more than I wanted to because the this is really cool. Little fireplace thing there. How cool is that? Let's see if I can find something. I want to show you too. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, here's one of the little dog parks. They have a fitness centre over there, the laundry's over there. I'm looking for something very specific. But I don't see it. I saw them all over the place when I came in, and now I don't see them. Okay, so down there you got laundry and the fitness centre, which I haven't looked at yet. But I am looking for something. Oh, here it is. Okay, so they've got this whole place decked out for Halloween, right? Oh look, that little area over there, hammock and everything. Trying to figure out where this guy's going. This is where I want to go anyway. But check this out. Okay, so we've got Halloween coming up. Check out their speed. How the hell do you police 9 3/4 miles an hour? I am confused. But isn't that the coolest? So it's all decked out for Halloween theme. And there's the main gate down there. They've got a security guard on it at night. And this here is the registration area. This is really cool. Come and have a snooze under the hammock. So they've got all these blow-up things all over the place for Halloween. They've got all this Halloween party stuff going on this week. So that's where I am this week. I'll be here for the week. Probably going to extend. I'm seriously thinking about it because there's so much to see and do. Tomorrow I was planning to go down to Tombstone, to the Oka Corral, but found out that Old Tucson, which is where they do all the filming for Wild West stuff, is actually only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tomorrow will be Tombstone, as I originally thought. So Tombstone I'll probably do either Monday or Tuesday next week, and then I've got the Biosphere, I've got the Air Museum, and some others have told me about some really other cool things to go see and do while I'm here, which is the other reason I'm thinking of extending. So I'm going to go see what brochures and stuff they have here, go have barbecue for dinner tonight. Like I said, it's been a while since I've taken I can't remember the last time I took myself out for dinner. How sad is that? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? That you can't remember the last time you took yourself out for dinner? I'm going to go have a date night. I've got my notebook on my back. I even have Casey Kiwi there as well. So we're going to go and enjoy barbecue for dinner tonight. And I'll let you know how it is, because apparently this one it's a high rated, gets good reviews and everything else. So I'm curious to go try it and see. And the prices seem reasonable as well. So that's it from me for tonight. I forgot to bring my flashlight. Oh well. Some of these things you got to remember when you go for a walk around the campground. Bring a flashlight, because when I go back, it'll probably be dark. Have a super fantastic, sparkling evening, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. I may do a live from Old Tucson. I don't know, so stay tuned for that, because there won't be much warning. I'll just be on. Talk to you guys later. He konera.